Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kara Sundlin. Today, we're honoring the lives lost in the Sandy Hook school shooting. These children would have been 16 or 17 years old today, high school juniors. But that all changed about 10 years ago today after 20 children and 6 educators were killed at an elementary school in Newtown, sending shockwaves across the nation. The Sandy Hook school shooting rattled our sense of safety and changed the way we talk about keeping people safe. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Audrey Russo is live now in our studios with just how this tragedy is being remembered in our state today.
Kara, the expectation is that reflections today in Newtown will be quiet and in many cases private. But the weight of this day is resonating all the way up to the White House. This morning, President Biden called on lawmakers to do more and ban assault weapons. He says, quote, "Our obligation is clear. We must eliminate these weapons that have no purpose other than to kill people in large numbers." Now, both the sorrow and the determination to see things change is connecting everyone who remembers this tragedy. Flags at half-staff, marking 10 years since the event the land of steady habits could have never predicted. The Sandy Hook shooting took the lives of 20 children and 6 educators. Ever since then, the conversation around gun violence and calls for change only grew louder.
The survivors and the loved ones have become the difference makers.
The school building was demolished, but the memories can't be erased. Connecticut's first responders finding themselves at the center of a discussion on mental health.
Access to mental health. I mean, that was very key. It's not always easy for first responders, especially police officers, to admit they need some mental health treatment.
And for the families forced to carry on, 10 years is a long time to imagine the milestones missed. Many of the victims would be driving now, picking out colleges, planning how to make their mark on the world. Their parents picking up the causes and interests that made the children unique, ensuring they can still make a difference.
We have saved 700 animals from being surrendered into the shelter system or at risk of losing their habitat. You see, the words of a little girl named Catherine Violet Hubbard rang truth then and truth now. Truly, people know that we are kind because of you.
Now, if you'd like to learn more about how to support the causes and legacies connected to the Sandy Hook victims, you can visit mysandyhookfamily.org. In studio, Audrey Russo, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Audrey. And in Newtown, a handful of memorial services will be held at 7 o'clock tonight for the victims impacted by the shooting. One will be at Trinity Episcopal Church. It's the community interfaith prayer vigil held by the Newtown Interfaith Council. St. Rose of Lima Roman Catholic Church will also hold a service. Both of these events will be available to live stream through the church's website. And we have a link to the services on our website and on the Channel 3 app.